They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Makes it past the marker. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires downfield. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. That's it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll run with Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He might want another play. Mensah. Pressure coming. Got the back over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Canes want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Going downfield for the big play. Fires it incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more...
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the right side. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, they're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. He's looking downfield to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the sure tackle to turn it over on downs?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback making adjustments. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, the quick spin move. Touchdown, Canes. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Throwing, Mensah. Here's a heat. They get it into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami!
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Coming out with it, it's Richardson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Got it down the field. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and you needed points.